if like he brings somebody in our house that we share together, or bed or something, I would have to beat him and the girl up. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I would have to whoop some behind then. So this is my go-to makeup routine. I hope you guys like it. If you want more content, comment, like, share below. Stop doing makeup content because it wasn't really doing good on my channel, but you guys requested it, so here it is. This would be perfect for like date night, brunch with the girls. That's what I would wear this for. So yeah.
Hi guys, so the first thing we're going to do is use the Fenty Hydrating Primer, and since it's getting a bit colder, I like to use hydrating stuff because now is when my skin gets super dry. Now for my corrector, I'm using Peach by Fenty Beauty, and all I'm doing is just dotting it around my problem areas, my hyperpigmentation, and around my mouth area, which tends to be discolored when I use foundation, and I find a lot of black women suffer from this. So the first thing you need to do for a perfect foundation is to color correct. Now we're going in with my foundation, and this is the Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation from L'Oreal. You can get it from drugstore. I absolutely love it. It has a dewy finish and it's medium to full. You can definitely build it up to full if you want, but I tend to just use one pump and I'm good to go. It doesn't leave your face looking cakey or like you have a ton of makeup on, which is something I love dearly. Now for concealer, I'm using the Too Faced concealer, and I'm putting a really light color underneath my eyes, and I'm going to give you guys a tip on how to blend it out now. And this is another concealer by Fenty Beauty, and I'm just going to put that concealer below that other concealer that I just put down, the Too Faced concealer, and this is going to help it to blend because this concealer is kind of close to my skin tone. So if you have a super light concealer and you need it to blend properly, just put one that's close to your skin tone underneath it. And then for my bronzer or contour, I'm going to use the ColourPop Fresh Wear concealer, and I'm just going to lay a little bit on my cheek area and my forehead, and then I'm going to blend that out seamlessly with a stippling brush. And when you're blending out your contour, please blend it up, because if you blend it down as far as your cheeks are concerned, blend it in an upward motion, because if you blend it down, it's gonna make your face look round and big, and you don't want that. Now I'm going in with my foundation brush and blending that contour out. My tip is, when in doubt, use your foundation brush to blend it out, and that's what I always do. And you see how light this concealer is when it's blended out. All I'm going to do is use my foundation brush with my foundation that I use today and blend it out, and it's going to look seamless. So this is the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. Absolutely love this powder. And this is in the darkest shade. And I'm just using this to bronze up my skin. You can definitely stop here, but I'm going to do a bit of contouring. But this powder looks amazing on the skin, especially as a bronzer. It don't look too stark or too dark. So I love it. And I'm also going to use a lighter shade underneath my eyes.
Somebody ready for give me the thing, they're ready for really get to life. Tell me all about the things where you were fantasize. I know you dig the way me step, the way me make me stride. Follow your feeling, baby girl, because they cannot be denied. Come check me in the night, I make me get it amplified. But if you run the ship, me now go slip, me now go slide. In other words, the love I got to give it certified, for give it.
Now I'm going to go in with my Black Radiance Contour Palette. I absolutely love this. This is a drugstore fave, and this is in the first color. They have two shades, number 1 and number 2, and I have number 1. And I'm going to put this in my crease area, and I'm also going to contour a bit. And then we'll probably be finished with the skin. Next, I'm going to fill in my brows, and I'm also going to put on some lip gloss, which is self-explanatory. So I'll stop talking and let you guys enjoy some music. So I should have given y'all some looks, some face, because the face card never declines. But this is the end of my go-to simple makeup routine. Stay tuned for the assumptions about me.
Hi guys, so I wanted to start out this video with assumptions about me. I commented on Instagram that people should drop some assumptions about me, and I also posted a picture on my YouTube community tab, and you guys dropped some assumptions there. So I wanted to do this video because I feel like these videos are super cool, super interactive. It says, Lulu says, we never assume. Another person said, you love to be pampered. Which woman does not love to be pampered? I don't know her, okay? But yeah, I do love to be pampered. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Another assumption is you're a good wife, mother. That seems factual though, not an assumption. Love ya. Thank you, and that's on period. Another one, I assume you're a great mother and life partner. Think I am. Think I'm a great mom, and I also think I'm a great life partner. However, I'm a firm believer in you have to give what you're asking for. So if you want life partner, you need to give life partner vibes. But yeah. Let's go on the community tab. I posted this one right here on the community tab. Someone says, I assume you are a woman who knows what she wants and doesn't stand for nonsense. And 12 people thumbs that comment up. I definitely know what I want. I can be a little bit indecisive sometimes, but I know what I want. And I don't stand for nonsense. I definitely do not. Your girl don't put up with BS, okay? Anytime I have to deal with confrontations, arguments, just anything like that. It really puts me in a negative spot, a spot that I don't like to be in. To be quite honest, I don't like confrontations, and I don't, excuse me, don't like confrontations, and I don't like to deal with unnecessary BS, especially if it's BS that I don't put you through. Don't put me through it, because I believe in giving what you get. Okay. I assume that although you are so cute, hubby may be 6 feet tall and an army vet, but you will whoop his behind if he ever acts a fool. I don't whoop behinds. Like I said before, I don't like confrontation, and I used to be very confrontational. Don't like it anymore, but I'm not whooping anybody's behind. I'll just leave. If I have to go through all that, it's a waste of time for me personally. I'm not whooping anybody's butt. The only way I'll whoop somebody's butt, and this have to be like on level 10 disrespectful, if like he brings somebody in our house that we share together, or bed or something, I would have to beat him and the girl up. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I would have to whoop some behind then. But that's about it. I think that would be the only exception that I made to make to that. Anything else, I just leave it alone. I'm a firm believer that you don't put your hands on men, especially when you're a woman, because they more than likely can beat you up. So don't do it, sis. So with that being said, from what I have seen from your videos, you're beautiful inside and out, and that's on period. Okay, thank you. Somebody said big up every time, you're glowing. And another said, wow, looking gorgeous as always, girl, you inspire me. Big up. I assume that although your life is full with mommy and wife duties, there's a hot girl in there waiting to come out. There's definitely a hot girl in here waiting, okay? This pandemic and these babies come first and foremost, but once we feel like they're at a good space where we have someone in place that we can actually leave them with and go out, and our mind is at ease and we're not constantly worrying about them while we are out, then the hot girl will definitely come out, and I promise you that will be a whole different scene, a whole different me and Javi was just talking about this, okay? We just talked about this today, about how we used to go hard partying before we had these kids. We used to drink off like a bottle of Hennessy, a bottle of Grey Goose, just with the two of us in like 2 hours going in. The good old days. Somebody said that you are down to earth, easy going, hard worker, mom and wife, very organized and clean person, can cook, can be a bit argumentative at times. All I know is you're beautiful. I think hubby would definitely agree with can be a bit argumentative at times. I would say I'm a Gemini, but being a Gemini and also growing up in a household that I did, I've always been told to defend yourself, and not defend yourself physically as in fighting, but verbally stand up for yourself. Don't let anybody try to bully you. So I'm always gonna stick up and defend me no matter what. It's innate, and I think that it's innate for a lot of women, but we suppress it sometimes because society makes us feel like we need to be calm, cool, and collective all the time and just be a girl twirling in the wind and stuff like that. So I'm always gonna defend myself, and if that means I'm seen as argumentative, then I'll take it any day of the week. You are not going to verbally abuse me. You're not going to calm me down with words. You're not going to do any of that stuff. And I just sit there and not defend myself. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Somebody said, I assume that you're dressed to go to an all-white party. Those are my fave kind of parties. No, it was just for a sponsorship corporation that I had. So I had to do a YouTube video and I had to post a picture in one of the outfits that they sent me on Instagram, and that's what I did. But that outfit would be perfect for an all-white party. Somebody said, can be elegant and sexy and still be wife, mother, housewife, and a student. Period. Okay, I feel like I can definitely wear all the hats. I can be a student, wear that hat great, because my grades show that I am a great student. Mother, definitely. I think the way how my kids are developing, I think that shows that I'm doing something right. And then housewife, I feel like if you watch any of my mom vlogs or any of my vlogs period, when it comes on to like organizing and setting up a house and making a house a home, I think I do that amazingly. Okay, especially if I'm given time and space and the resources and the ka-ching, the money to do it. I feel like I got it. I assume you are a fashionable, independent young woman who is a go-getter. At the same time, you are a competent homemaker who has a warm, caring heart, loves your husband and children, and in other words, I believe you are beautiful and a well-rounded person. I feel like I definitely am a well-rounded person. Like, I can go from cooking a meal to like killing it at a party. Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, I'm that girl. We all can say from what I see so far, you're a strong-headed individual, a great mom, a great mom to more than your own and wife, brilliant, intelligent, yet you're Jamaican hothead when it's time for it. But in all, you're human like all of us. In regards to your clothes, you make the clothes look good, so keep doing you. No one else can. I can be a hothead at times. I definitely can be a hothead. Especially when I feel disrespected. Like when I feel disrespected, boy, let me tell you, when I feel disrespected, honey, I may not react like hothead right then and there, but baby, I will set up a plan to make you feel some type of way. Anyways, let's go. I assume that you're happy with your mom body and you would never get your body done. Honey, that's an assumption right there. Okay, I think I'm comfortable with my body that I'm in now because I don't allow it to stop me from wearing anything that I want to wear. I don't allow it to make me feel any type of way when I'm getting ready to go outside. But I will never get surgery. No, baby. Because when I first had Milani and my belly was not going around, I did a few consultations for a 360 lipo. Okay, So that you assumed wrong, okay? Somebody said, I'm assuming maybe having another baby, just started your dream career. Why do people always think I'm having a baby? Why? Why people always think I'm having a baby? Darling, if you've been watching this channel for a while, I actually showed in a vlog when I went to go get my birth control implanted in my arm, and that lasts 4 to 5 years. So the only time I would get pregnant would be in 4 to 5 years, because I'm not taking it out. I actually had this before, and I took it out to start planning our family, to have Kai and Milani. But baby, I got one implanted as soon as I was cleared to do so by my doctor after I had Milani. Because while I love children and I love my 2 kids, I don't want any more children anytime soon. Like, if I'm gonna have another child, okay, you're gonna have to pay me for my emotional turmoil, my physical turmoil that I go through while being pregnant. I'm gonna need a hefty, okay, push present. I'm going to need something to make me actually feel like I want to go through that, because you not only go through pregnancy, like it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, but it has its cons, okay? Especially with my son, I was telling babe that the only way I would have another child is if my pregnancy goes the way it went with Milani, because I wasn't sick, I didn't feel anything, I was just growing and glowing. That's the only way. And you can't predict how your pregnancy is gonna go. So that right there alone, pause on the baby train for a while. Maybe if I get into my career field, enjoy it a little bit, and my kids get a little bit older, starts going to school, I'll probably have another child. But for now, don't assume I'm pregnant or having a child. Never. Let me not say never, but not now. I assume your husband paid down upon everything you have, no gesture. Yeah, that's a big assumption. No, that's a no, darling. I assume that you have a high libido and that being a new mother does not affect it like it can for other women. Every woman is different as far as that is concerned. When I was pregnant with Kai, okay, I dropped that baby and I was right back at it, okay? Even with Kai, I was, hubby used to be done with me, okay? But with Milani now, I didn't want babe touching me. I didn't want it, I was like, no, don't touch me, leave me alone. That was how the hormones had me when I was pregnant with Milani. And now I kind of feel the same way. The hormones are kind of dying down a little bit. And not only that, we have a full life, okay? Our kids are hyperactive is the least I can say. They're full of energy, but we make time. We make time. I assume you're confident in your aspirations. That I am. I feel like I want to see myself, or I want my daughter. Let me start over. I want my daughter to see me in a position where I'm a go-getter, I'm independent, I can take care of myself, because I want her to aspire to be that and to be better than that. So I'm a firm believer, if your child see you in a certain position, they're going to aspire to do more and do better than you. So that's the end goal at the end of the day. just to do better than my mom, so my daughter will come and do better than I did. So yeah, I'm definitely confident in my aspirations. Somebody said Jamaica, here I come. I see a baby bump. Congrats, girl. I'm not pregnant. Why people always assuming I'm pregnant? I just have a little mom belly. I have a little fupa. No big deal. No. I assume you're quiet and laid back and don't like drama. But if anybody trouble you, them in a serious trouble. Let me tell you, that is true. That is true. I'm super laid back. I'm super quiet. To the point where my husband be like, you be in the same house with me and not say a word. But that's just how I am. Like, my quietness doesn't mean I'm sad. It doesn't mean I'm angry, I'm upset about anything. I just like to be quiet. I feel like I watch things more than anything else. Than I speak most of the time. I watch and listen, but somebody said, I seen the comments, they fighting over you, laughing face. You're beautiful, confident, and comfortable in your own body. Stands for no foolishness, elegant and caring, and a loving person. I see all that in you. Right on, sister. Awesome job. Thank ya. Somebody else said, I assume you are petty. Baby, definitely. I have my petty streak in me. For sure. You can ask me about it. But yeah, I definitely can be petty. And petty to the point of, people will probably think I'm crazy because I'm gonna get you back, and I'm gonna get you back good. I'm gonna make you feel some type of way. Alright, so, and then another person said, and this is the last one, I assume you are a new school parent. I assumed I was a new school parent also before I had children. But when I had children was when I realized that I'm definitely not a new school parent. I'm a old school parent. I believe in all the old school parenting. Well, not all, but some, majority of the old school Caribbean or Jamaican parenting. I don't believe kids should be disrespectful to other people for no reason. I feel like if they have reasons to disrespect you, then that's fine, that's okay. Don't believe in the being disrespectful or rude to adults. Never in my life. Don't believe in it, never will. Because I feel like if you disrespect people without reason, then you will disrespect teachers, police, people who have authority over you, whether that be your boss, and you won't be able to keep a job. You'll get into being pulled over on a traffic stop and you'll disrespect the police officer, and that may cause you your life. So I definitely don't believe in being rude. I believe that kids should have chores. They should have some form of responsibility. So I believe that they should have chores, do dishes, clean, sweep, mow the damn lawn. Like, I definitely do believe like they should have chores. What else? You can get a few slaps here and there from me. I definitely believe in that when it's justified and warranted. Oh, and the last and final thing is college is non-negotiable for me. So I feel like that's a definitely old school parenting where they feel like you gotta go to college. For me and how I want to raise my children, going to college is non-negotiable. We're not talking about it. There's no discussion. I don't care if you go to college to be a carpenter, to be a car salesman, whatever you go to, you do, you're getting your secondary education regardless. So I definitely I'm not a new school parent at all. I'm very old school, and my beliefs system are very based on old school values and morals. So that is the end of the assumptions about me video. I hope you guys like. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girl, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.